Hello everybody, I'm Hannah and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about every single book that I'm planning on reading. This is Captain. that I'm planning on reading in September. Okay, so usually when I do these, we do some number wheel picking to grab some random books off of my TBR to read. This month, August, was one of the slumpier months that I've had all year, probably the slumpiest. I have barely finished any books compared to how much I usually read. Because August was so slumpy, there's a lot of arcs that I was supposed to read this month that I didn't get to. It's August 23rd as I'm filming this, so I still have 8 days to get through some books, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I think a lot of my arcs will end up rolling over. So with that, I have 15 books that I already have planned on reading in September because they're arcs, or because they're buddy reads, or because I'm finishing up series. I think all of these are buddy reads, actually. So I'm pretty much not picking a TBR this month blindly. These are all pre-selected books that I have to get through. And I know a lot of people like to talk about being mood readers and things like that, and I love that for them. I'm more of a planned reader because I have so many books on my TBR that I get overwhelmed if just all of them are open to me. Normally, I pick about 15 to 20 books to put onto my TBR, knowing that I probably won't get to like 2 or 3 of them. But because August was so bad, I want to give myself less books so that I'm not stressed about having to get through a bunch in September. I'm also potentially in the middle of yet another job change because, well, we can get into this on a different video, but I just switched jobs about 2 months ago and this one's not working out. So I don't know how much reading time I'm going to have. So I don't want to overload myself even more. So I'm shooting for just 15. We'll go ahead and get into them. I'll start talking about the arcs I plan on reading first. A lot of these, again, are rollovers from August. So you have heard me talk about a lot of these already. The first one is Tourist Season by Brynne Weaver. Xando Projects was so nice to send me an arc, a digital arc, a couple of weeks ago. And so I'm so excited that I get to read that before the pub date, but it is another September arc. So that publishes on September 23rd. I also have The Guardians of Dreamdark, Windwitch by Laini Taylor. I talked about this one last month. I'm still so excited to read it. I love Laini Taylor's writing. She wrote the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I really enjoyed. I think I read it last year, 2 years ago, somewhat recently. I've got The Sleepless by Jen Williams. This is out on September 30th. I have no idea what this is about, but look at that cover. And I have The Weaver Bride by Lydia Gregovic, and that also comes out on September 30th. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Faye before it comes out. Obviously, I'm gonna have to prioritize the ones that come out sooner in September to be read sooner in September. All of those last 3, Tourist Season, Guardians of Dreamdark, and then The Sleepless, were on my August TBR. So it's possible that I might get through them in August, but I definitely won't get through all of them, and I probably won't touch any, to be just completely honest with myself. So we have those 3. Oh, and The Weaver Bride I had in August too, and the next couple it was a disaster of a reading month in August. Next up are my October arcs. So on the 7th, I have The Ordeals by Greenlaw. I don't know what this one's about either, but it is really pretty. And I've got A Scar in the Bone by Sophie Jordan. This is the sequel to A Fire in the Sky. This is out October 14th. I really enjoyed A Fire in the Sky. Honestly, a lot more than I thought I would. So I'm excited for A Scar in the Bone. We've got Conform by Ariel Sullivan. This is out October 14th. It's kind of giving Legend by Marie Lu. If you ever read that when you were younger, I loved that book. I get kind of into November arcs, so this is where I'm not sure that I'm gonna get through everything in September, but here we go. I've got Fallen City by Adrienne Young. I love Adrienne Young's writing. I think she just screams fall to me, so I'm really excited about this new release. We've got Son of the Morning by Akwake Mezi, which don't know much about this book, but I'm buddy reading this one with Faye as well. I've got Something Wicked by Fallon Ballard, which is out December 2nd. So all of these are a little bit later. I've got 4. Okay, we're moving on from arcs. This is a buddy read that's planned with my friend Mel. This is 4 Ruined Realms. This is the sequel to 5 Broken Blades. I believe I gave 5 Broken Blades like 4.5 stars. I don't think it was a good book. The writing was not awesome, but it was like vibes only. I just had such a great time reading it. I'm not like itching to read the sequel. I actually don't even own the sequel, so here we are. I'm gonna see if I like it. If I do like that one, then I'll probably keep reading in the series. If I don't, then I probably won't, and I'll probably give away my copy of 5 Broken Blades. It is what it is. We'll kind of see. We'll play it by ear. on to reads that I have actually planned that aren't arcs. So these are all off of my shelves. The first is gonna be Warstorm by Victoria Aveyard. This is the fourth and final book in the Red Queen series. I'm also buddy reading these with Faye. They have really been plugging along. I loved the first book. I thought it was so good. It was one of my favorite reads the month that I read it. Book two was fine. I think I gave it 4 stars. I wasn't as entranced with it as the first one. And then I'm currently in the middle of reading the third one, King's Cage, right now. And I kind of feel the same way. It's just a little bit mid. Like, I feel like the plot doesn't have a super clear direction. So we'll see. I'm hoping that this rounds off the series really well and that we've been building to some big finish that is just really impressive and that I love, because I feel a little bit kind of lost in the mushy middle in this series right now. But that's Warstorm by Victoria Aveyard. Next, I am going to soft launch this to you guys because we haven't even announced it on the Buddy Read Babes page yet, but this is going to be my pick for September. This is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This is the Fairy Loot version, and it is so beautiful. If you haven't seen this yet, look at those smudges, and the end pages are really pretty as well. And I think the naked cover is also just gorgeous. So I've never met a Fairy Loot book that I didn't love. This is no exception. I have heard such excellent things about this book. I'm so excited to get to it. I loved One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. So if Rachel Gillig keeps it up, she already kind of is an auto-buy author for me, but she's gonna really keep being one. So that is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. Next, this is going to be a buddy read with my friend Maddie. This is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. I am such a Shadowhunters girly. Well, okay, I am most specifically an Infernal Devices girly. That trilogy, I swear, is one of my like soul books. Altered my brain chemistry. Will, Jem, Tessa, they are like, I love them. The Mortal Instruments was okay. I have not read any of the other sequel series. I know, I need to, and I will someday, promise. Anyway, this is her adult fantasy, and I am actually super blessed because I got sent this one from the publisher, and then I also have this paperback arc of it. I think I've got some beautiful character art in here too, which I think this is actually like around the book. Yeah, that it came in. So I saved that because I'm a hoarder. I can't decide whether I want to read the arc or the hardcover because obviously it's easier to read the paperback, but I want to keep the arc in really good condition because I really want to keep this one, and probably the finished copy too. I'm really excited to read this book. Finally, as you know, if you've been here for a long time, I've been rereading Throne of Glass, 1 book per month throughout this year, and I finished Kingdom of Ash in August, and I cried my eyes out more than I had in previous rereads. I feel such a connection with those characters. But anyway, I'm continuing with the SJM verse and starting my reread of ACOTAR. And so I do have my trusty old ACOTAR book on here. This book has been loved and read so many times that it's a little bit floppy and like I've marked it up, but I'm so excited to read it again. And then I also had my husband take this down from my shelves to show you guys. These are the dust jackets from A Touch of Magic. I just got another set of the paperbacks to put them around, but I love them so much. So we've got our boy Tamlin and Feyre on the front, and then Luciana on the back. These dust jackets are so pretty, so I can't wait to show you guys the rest of them in future TBR videos. I think that does it for me. So anyway, that's everything I'm planning on reading in September. Thank you so much for watching this video. It would mean the world to me if you liked, commented, or subscribed. Tell me a book that you're planning on reading in September, or if you've read any of the ones that I've talked about. I will see you guys in the next one. Go out and make it a great day. Bye.